Okay, let's get started. We're doing a quick Zoom today, and then we're talking, or actually, then we're going to move on to prepping for tomorrow's shoot. So the first thing I wanted to say before I forget is that Santi and I are filming the Bach to Blues concert on Saturday night. It's at 7 o'clock at the Gavilan Theater. And it's going to be a 3 or 4 camera shoot, but there are only 2 of us so far. So is there anyone who would like to join us and operate? Baron, great. Okay. Let me know if you do. The concert, I believe, starts at 7, and we'll need time to set up at least a half an hour ahead of time. So if you can join us, great. If I know in advance, I'll have food for anyone who comes, burritos or sandwiches probably. And I think the concert is usually a couple hours. And then the equipment is simple. We'll have the Sony's, and then I don't know whether we're going to both mic it and record off the board, but we'll figure it out. But thank you for those of you who want to join. Tomorrow's shoot is, we're shooting Three Wishes. It's a screenplay that I wrote that I punched in because I don't have all the finished screenplays yet, and I'm directing it with Marty. We're going to co-direct. The way Marty and I are going to do it, I came up with the shot list, and so I'm dealing with the technical stuff. She's going to work with the actors. So when it comes to performances and costumes, that's her thing. And for me, I'm talking to the DP and setting up lighting and things like that. We'll probably both do set design. That's one of the things we're going to do today. The first thing we're shooting tomorrow is the restaurant scene, and it's a romantic restaurant. So the character, Dan, is going to have a big bouquet of red roses. There will be a candle. There'll be 2 tables in the background. So we need 4 extras, 2 couples who are willing to say nothing, just act like you're on a romantic date. You want to do it with Kaylee? Okay, and the 2 of you dress up. It is, yeah, this is a formal, you have to dress formally. So tomorrow, yeah, starting at 10. So I'd love to get a couple other people if you're willing to. It is a romantic scene. So we're shooting behind me, and you can see how bare everything is. We're going to have it lit. We're going to have tables with tablecloths and candles and all of that. We also have a kitchen scene that we're going to shoot at my house, a bathroom scene, which we actually are going to shoot here at Gavilan, and then an antique shop, which I think Marty and Jason and Sierra are the only 3 are going to go. You can join them if you want, but it's going to be just a very quick shoot while we're going from Gavilan over to my house. So the schedule, the shot list, and the screenplay are all on the class page, so you can check them all out. And it's going to be a very crammed shooting schedule. One of our actors, the one who's playing Dan, is going to be played by Andre. Some of you have seen him before because he's acted in a lot of things for us in the past. He has a hard out at 2. So we cannot fall behind schedule, or we'll just not get the coverage that we need. So anyways, that's tomorrow's shoot. Does anyone have any questions about tomorrow's shoot? Call time 10 o'clock here. I'm going to get here a lot earlier than that to start keep things set up and prepped and ready. If you want to do a particular job, if you want to be on the audio crew or the camera crew, let me know now so that I can get you working with people, and you can start to learn jobs, or if you've done it before, start to train other people. So let me know. Let's see, what are other things I wanted to talk about? Today, we're gonna work on kind of set design and lighting a bit. We're gonna wait a little bit for Jason because he's the DP tomorrow and I want to make sure that he's happy with it. But I'll tell you, I know that we're gonna have 3 practicals. One of you guys tell me, what is a practical? Kind of. One is eager to answer, so tell me at home.
The light that's shown in the shot,
Yes, okay,
like
so
that.
that's exactly right. We're going to have practicals. They are the candles that are on the 3 tables that will be in the shot. We're going to have a table in the foreground, which will be our characters, and then 2 tables in the background, and each table will have a candle. We'll use those as our lighting source. So I think we're going to get the tube lights, and they're going to be up high, kind of general illumination, candle light in the room. We are also going to have a Godox with a China ball. What is anybody who knows other than Marty and if Jason's here? Someone tell me what a China ball is. No,
uh, what we put on the products that is like a big lantern light ball that softly disperses the light.
yeah, so it makes it very much like the light is coming from above.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do, we want to make it a little more directional. So what do we do to a China ball to make it more directional? Emrys. It what? It's not a silk. It's like a flag, but it's not. What? Nope. Marty, do you know? On the China ball, if we want it to be a little more directional, we want the light to go more down. What do you put on the China ball to make it more directional? It's called a skirt. And it actually looks like a skirt. It has Velcro, it attaches to the sides and hangs down and makes the light. That's what we're going to do above the main table, is use the China ball with a skirt. Then we're going to have tube lights to simulate the candlelight practicals that will be on the tables. And then we'll probably get a Dracast, directional Dracast, if we need on singles of the actors to light them up. And then we also may put a directional Dracast on any artwork. So it's almost like a spotlight coming from the ceiling of the restaurant. So those are the things that we're going to start setting up today and finish in the morning, because we must start shooting immediately at 10:30. And so the set and all equipment and everything has to be prepped and ready so that we can start right away. Marty. That's something you should talk to her about. Something casual. I had an idea, by the way, for Sophie, who said she was coming today. I'm hoping she will, but I was thinking that when she gets the phone call, she's at home. I thought it'd be funny if she had like a mask, the kind that you wear at night. So something like that. Now suddenly though she's out of that and in, with makeup and hair done in a really pretty dress. That's a big drastic change. So I was thinking pajamas or something for Sophie. I imagine something casual for Sierra. She wearing jeans or whatever while she's out and at home. When she and you did you bring the costume for Angel? Because I think Angel's going to try to come over today to try things on. So yeah. What? Okay. Thank you. There are a ton of props that we're using. not only are there the candles and I forget what they're called, but they're essentially like the fancy plates that go below the candles. There is going to, Dan, the character, is going to have a bouquet of flowers. There'll be champagne in a ice bucket. We're going to have fancy flutes. Flutes are kind of elongated glasses that are designed specifically for champagne. We have to have a chocolate cake in a scene that's going to be at home. And then we also need plated food because it's at their end of at a meal. So I don't know if we want it to be smaller plates as if they've just finished dessert. So we could I could buy some kind of dessert and we could plate it and then they could, yeah, I mean, essentially take a couple bites out of it. Especially hers, just a forkful or whatever. The one thing we need, if you can remember to ask, Sierra has to take a bite of a chocolate cake. And I don't know, I have a feeling she won't swallow it because she's vegan. So if she won't, we have to then have a bowl to spit it out. Yeah, well, she was eating those fake blueberries like they were real, so I feel good about it. We also have to talk about the split screen shot. There'll be lots of split screen shots. Actually, say lots of the film will be shot in split screen. I was thinking Lisa would be on the right and Jen would be on the left, and we have to walk into frame for those to work. And so we'll have to talk about that, plan it a little bit. I don't know. Can you think of anything else that we should talk about with the group? We're going to do a dolly shot. So you're going to use the duty dolly with the pedestal, which is kind of cool. So hopefully if you want to, what? Oh. So if you want to see that, boy, it's raining hard, huh? Let's talk about the schedule too. If you look under week 1, there's the production schedule, and I've updated every couple of days. I just updated it today. 3 Wishes is this week. Distant, which is going to be directed by Sierra and assisted by Braulio, that's next week. The week after that, I think we have Sauce and Boss Baby, but the screenplays are not in my possession. So they're purpled because at any moment I could swap them out because we have to get those. On April 4th, that's the last week before spring break. Sophie's doing gray painting and we're filming in the gallery, which is in the library. And then Alex's music video, we're supposed to shoot on the 5th. If that doesn't work, we can film any day during the, so we can finalize that. I have it down for the 5th. And then, Kaylee, are you still on this Zoom call? Are you listening? You there?
Yes,
Have you done any work on your screenplay?
I have, but it's not completed yet.
Okay, we should talk about that soon because we got to make sure it's ready for all of the pre-production that has to go into it. So come talk to Tim or me soon. Then we have spring break, and then Tony, are you ready? Uh-huh. How many characters are in your film? And who are they? Okay, so we need to cast it soon and get kind of commitments and start talking about maybe a rehearsal or planning. Who's going to be your DP and your AD? DP, okay, and your AD?
This guy should be in front of the camera.
Okay, good. Good. I'm glad that you seem to be more prepared than some films that are going before you, which is great. Okay, any other questions from the three of you at home before we sign off? This is going to be kind of a prep day, production day for tomorrow's shoot. Any questions at home?
Hey, what's up, chicken?
Juan's chicken?
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. What was that again?
I called him Alfredo by accident, and then he said you could call me chicken, and now he is chicken.
All right. I won't do that one.
Well, don't watch the BTS because unfortunately you got called it a lot.
I saw it.
All right. Well, if there are no other questions, I'm going to stop the Zoom call, short one today. By the way, next few weeks for BTS on the schedule next week is follow focus and lenses. Hopefully Jason will be here and we'll do that. The following week it's Foley and ADR, so we'll
That's fun.
do a Foley ADR project. We've already done one, but maybe we'll do another one. Get someone to volunteer to edit the first one, possibly. And then we're going to do a couple weeks in a row. We're going to light a scene. So we'll have some generic scene, and then we'll create a lighting
Did you
scheme for it.
talk about this weekend then the need of crew?
For Bach the Blues?
Yes.
I did.
Okay.
So Asante is filming with us, and then no, you're coming too? Awesome. And who is the other, what? Okay, awesome. So we're good. Oh, yeah, good. No, I don't, do you want to do interviews? We have to, I mean, we can, I mean, if we have enough people, I can set up the red backstage and we can.
I mean, we did it last time and it was just David who talked, if I remember correctly.
No, we did, that was the time Ashton
No,
went on for.
That one, like, we did a version that was like the event also. We did an event, but then we did detailed interviews of the,
If you want one, I will get enough people
I
there.
think it's, as a Gav TV News, it's good to be like, describe the event. I don't need all the musicians.
Okay,
You know
so,
what I'm saying is like, you know, David can just be like, oh, it's back to blues, or, you know, it's.
what
if
about the
they're
footage that we
totally
got
fit.
already when they were in here?
Yeah, but they don't talk about like, hey, it was great success or whatever. We
Okay.
have the preview one.
So we
Now
could
we
do
just
it,
want one of them saying like, it was awesome. We're happy it's our 25th year or whatever the number was.
do you want to do it on Monday? I mean, invite whoever,
We
which of
can,
the
yeah,
three?
that would be great. Yeah,
Okay, so we can,
that makes it easier so they're less stressed. Whoever can come on Monday.
okay, I'll ask them because
Yeah.
there's a event afterwards, so, okay. But I think that's the schedule, and so if there's nothing else, no one's said anything in the chat or said anything, so I think we're done on Zoom. Okay, bye at home.